In the heart of Jordan lies a great secret, a city carved in stone. It is Petra, a place full of ancient wonders. Petra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a place where history comes alive. The first glimpse of Petra is breathtaking. Imagine a narrow gorge, the Sick, winding through towering sandstone cliffs. Then at the end of the Sick, a masterpiece appears. It is the treasury, a temple carved into the rock face. Petra is a testament to human ingenuity. It was built by the Nabateans, a remarkable people who thrived in the desert over 2,000 years ago. Long before the Nabateans, others inhabited Petra. This arid land was home to many ancient civilizations that left their mark over the centuries. Evidence suggests that humans lived here as early as 7000 BC. This was a challenging time, as early inhabitants had to adapt to the harsh desert environment. They were drawn to the natural springs in this barren land. These springs were a vital source of water, making them a major draw for human settlements. We don't know much about these early inhabitants, but what we do know is that they were able to survive in a very difficult environment. They left behind scattered remains. These remains give us a glimpse into their daily lives and how they lived. Pottery shards hint at their daily lives. By studying these shards, we can learn a lot about their customs and traditions. Cave dwellings provided shelter from the desert heat. These caves were a safe haven for the early inhabitants, protecting them from the harsh weather conditions. During the Bronze Age, Petra saw increased activity. This period was full of cultural and technological developments that greatly impacted the region. People settled here around 3300 BC. These early settlements were the beginning of a long and complex history for Petra. They were part of a larger cultural network. This network connected various ancient civilizations, allowing for the exchange of ideas and technology. Trade routes put them in contact with distant lands. These trade routes were Petra's lifeline, bringing goods and cultures from all over the world. Then came the Edomites, a powerful kingdom that controlled Petra around 1200 BC. This kingdom held considerable influence in the region. The Edomites left their mark on the region, but their rule eventually faded. However, their influence is still evident in the relics they left behind. In the 4th century BC, a nomadic people arrived, the Nabateans. They were skilled traders and engineers. Petra became their stronghold. The Nabateans were masters of their environment. They carved homes, temples, and tombs into the sandstone cliffs. They built a sophisticated water management system, allowing them to thrive in the desert. Petra's strategic location was key to their success. It lay at the crossroads of ancient trade routes. Spices, incense, and other goods flowed through Petra. The Nabateans became wealthy by controlling these trade networks. Petra flourished under the Nabateans. It was a thriving city at the heart of ancient trade routes. It became a melting pot of cultures. The markets bustled with traders from all over the world, exchanging goods and ideas. Traders from Egypt, Greece, Rome, and beyond flocked to the city. They brought with them their luxury goods, such as spices, fabrics, and jewelry. Petra's architecture reflected this cosmopolitan atmosphere. The buildings were a blend of different architectural styles, reflecting the influences of multiple cultures. The treasury, with its Greek-style facade, is a prime example. This magnificent building was used as a royal treasury or a mausoleum. Other landmarks blended Eastern and Western styles. Nabatean, Roman, and Greek influences can be seen around every corner. The Nabateans were famous for their elaborate tombs, which they carved into the cliffs. These tombs reflected their artistic and engineering skills. These tombs were not just burial places, but also symbols of wealth and status. They expressed the power and influence enjoyed by the Nabateans. Life in Petra wasn't all trade and grandeur. There was a vibrant daily life with people living, working, and celebrating. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of daily life. They found household tools, pottery, and children's toys. There were homes, shops, and public spaces. The city had everything its inhabitants needed for their daily lives. The city was a vibrant hub. The streets were full of movement and activity, reflecting the dynamism of Nabatean society. Section 5, Roman Rule and Shifting Sands. The Roman Empire was expanding. In 106 AD, Petra fell under Roman rule. The Nabatean kingdom was no more. But Petra remained an important city. The Romans left their mark on Petra. They built a magnificent colonnaded street. They added their own temples and public buildings, but they respected the Nabatean heritage. However, Petra's fortunes began to change. A devastating earthquake struck in 363 AD, damaging many of the city's buildings. At the same time, maritime trade routes became more important. Petra's role as an overland trade center diminished. Section 6. Echoes in the Desert. Petra under Islamic rule. The Roman Empire crumbled. New powers emerged in the region. Petra came under the rule of various Islamic dynasties. These included the Umayyads, the Abbasids, the Mamluks, and the Ottomans. Petra's importance diminished during these centuries. But it was not abandoned. People continued to live among the ruins. They built new structures alongside the old. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of these Islamic periods. They have found mosques, houses, and pottery shards. These findings tell a story of continuity and change in Petra's history. Section 7. A Lost City Found. Burckhardt's Rediscovery. The Western world had forgotten about Petra. It was hidden in the desert. Then, in 1812, a Swiss explorer stumbled upon the lost city. His name was Johann Ludwig Burckhardt. Burckhardt heard rumors of a hidden city. He disguised himself as an Arab scholar. He traveled with a Bedouin guide. They led him through the Sikh, the narrow gorge. When he saw the treasury, he was astonished. Burckhardt's rediscovery caused a sensation. The world was captivated by Petra's beauty and mystery. Explorers, artists, and scientists flocked to the site. Section 8. Unveiling the Past. Modern Archaeology in Petra. Petra, the rose-red city carved into rock, has always fascinated scholars and explorers. Burckhardt's rediscovery sparked a wave of interest in Petra. In 1812, Johann Ludwig Burckhardt was the first European to rediscover this lost city, piquing the curiosity of the Western world. However, systematic archaeological work didn't begin until the 20th century. At that time, teams of archaeologists began excavating Petra's secrets, using rudimentary tools and techniques. Archaeologists from all over the world are piecing together Petra's past. Today, an international team of researchers is working to uncover the history of this ancient city. Excavations have revealed a wealth of information. Through careful digging, many artifacts have been found that offer new insights into the lives of Petra's inhabitants. They have uncovered homes, temples, tombs, and public spaces. These discoveries help us understand the social and religious structure of the city. They have found artifacts that shed light on daily life in Petra. From pottery to household tools, each piece tells a story about the city's residents. Modern technology plays a vital role in understanding Petra. Today, archaeologists use advanced techniques to collect and analyze data. Archaeologists use laser scanning, aerial photography, and other techniques. These tools allow them to see the site from new angles and reveal fine details. These tools allow them to document and analyze the site in unprecedented detail. Thanks to this technology, we can now see Petra as never before, opening up new avenues for understanding its rich history. Section 9. Petra Today, a Legacy in Stone. Today, Petra is one of the most visited tourist destinations in the Middle East. People come from all over the world to marvel at its beauty. They walk through the Sikh, explore the treasury, and climb to the monastery. Petra is more than just a tourist attraction. It is a reminder of the ingenuity and resilience of past civilizations. It is a place where history comes alive. Petra's legacy is in safe hands. The Jordanian authorities are committed to preserving this unique site. They are working with international organizations to ensure that Petra continues to inspire and amaze future generations.